Okay, we're live. We are live. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see the screen. Can you guys hear me? Can you see the screen? Can you hear me? All right, can you see the screen? Can you guys see the screen now? Can you guys see the screen now? Can you see the screen? Oh, awesome, awesome. So today is another day. Today is a Sunday. I hope you guys went to church and had a great time at service today. In fact, someone said that we shouldn't have today's training. That we should what language did the person use again? Should we we should postpone it or something? It was really funny. Consistency is difficult. I get it, but that's something that sets you apart from others. That's what sets winners from people who don't win. Okay. um Me being here today doesn't mean that I want to be here. Honestly, I don't want to be here. I don't want to have this right now. you know I've told you guys before that Sundays are days I take off. I do nothing in terms of business, and then this is when I actually spend time with my family, because during the weekdays I'm busy with one thing or the other. So I set apart Sunday so that I spend time with them. But I'm here. Why? Because I'm committed to doing this. So if you, who is not the host, cannot make our time to be here, I really don't know, right? There's really not much to say about that. Uh, at the end of 30 days, we will know the people who are actually, keeping to date, and they are here each day. You see how things are going to turn out for them at the end of 30 days. Like those persons who don't actually show up and they don't even bother to watch the replays, and they come to the group to ask silly questions. And me, I will not reply such questions, right? Okay, so today we are going to be talking about um, content, okay? Content creation, content marketing. All right. I know that we've talked about ads, using paid ads, but if you want to have exceptional results, this is still going to help you to build, your audience in the next 30 days. Okay, today is day 7, so we are starting content creation from tomorrow. So tomorrow we're starting content creation. So you have 23 days of content marketing. It's going to be a blast, honestly, right? So this is something that I want you guys to take seriously. um Really, you should take it this seriously, take this seriously. And what you should do, I believe by now you guys should be having communication inside the group. There is someone you basically you like the person, and you see that, oh, this is someone I can actually relate with. Okay, what you guys should start doing now is start looking for accountability partners. Okay, because you can't do this alone. That is the truth. It's one of the reasons why a lot of you are even lagging behind, right? You just imagine, just nine of you here who are watching, right? And it's a Sunday. It's amazing. It's I can't really fathom, the lack of commitment from a whole lot of people. Today is Sunday, right? And we have just nine persons here out of over 190 people. Just nine of you here, or maybe even less. How many? Okay, nine. Right, just nine of you who are here. It's I can't fathom it, honestly, right? But here is what you guys need to do. For the remaining part of the challenge, get someone, an accountability partner, right? Someone from the group. And what you guys are going to do is hold each other responsible, all right, for taking this seriously for the next 23 days, all right. So you guys can make a kind of commitment. And it could be that, oh, if one person defaults, this is what you do. You can pay maybe 500 naira, maybe 1,000 naira, however you guys want to do it. It's between the both of you, right? This will make you guys to be serious and sit up and take this seriously for the next 23 days. So for the next 23 days, it's going to be content, 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 content. Okay, putting yourself out there, putting yourself out there, putting your business out there. That is what you're going to be doing for the next 23 days. Okay. What else? Okay, yeah, 10 persons. It's fine, but it's still the same thing. 10. Imagine 10 out of 190 people. It's poor, isn't it? It's very poor, right? I guess not everybody was going to be serious in life. I just say it. But I believe some people are basically maybe rewatching the replays, and that's fine. Okay. No, 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 no. The partner must not be selling the same thing you're selling. In fact, it's better that you pick someone who is selling something different, right? So that it won't look like you guys are trying to do the same thing. All right. No. So the other person can choose something else. You can partner with someone who is selling something different. The idea is just to hold yourselves accountable. That is just the idea. All right. Okay, so let's talk about content creation. The reason why you want to involve yourself with content creation, because in the time, this time of social media, is very easy for you to get seen. Okay, unlike the brick and mortar business where you just open a shop and you just sit on it from morning till till evening, expecting someone to come and meet you. Indeed, these days you don't have to do that. A simple video, a simple test can put you in the light, in the faces of thousands of people to see what you're doing. All right. Now, to make this happen for you, the first thing you need to do is create a profile. So by now, I expect every one of you every one of you to have created your social media accounts, your Facebook. Of course, you have a Facebook account. Forget the fact that you have your personal Facebook account. In fact, use it for this purpose. Use your personal Facebook for this purpose for the next 23 days. Sell your market. Don't be ashamed of what you do. All right. You're trying to help people here, and you shouldn't be ashamed. Don't say, oh, my enemies and what else, my family people are going to see what I'm doing. Let them say, right? Let them see what you're doing. At least you're not killing someone, right? You're trying to help people. That is what you're trying to do. Okay, so you should use your personal profile, and this cuts across other social medias: Facebook, Instagram, um, Twitter. Get a Twitter account, guys. Twitter and what else? TikTok. Get a TikTok account. I've said this before, so I believe that all of you have created all of these accounts, and get a YouTube channel. Get a YouTube channel. Get a YouTube channel. Right? TikTok and YouTube, they are so underrated in terms of, you know, marketing. All right, and getting seen. And guess what? With this, you don't even have to, spend so much on advertising. You will notice that in the next 23 days, you will see what will happen if you take this seriously for the next 23 days. Believe me, you will see the difference, right? Just take this seriously. So today, like I said, is content marketing. Okay. All right. So the first thing you need to do is have a profile, right? And of course, you can still get a LinkedIn account, right? It's but LinkedIn is more like a place for getting business, all right? But the other ones is you must have an account in all of the other ones I've talked about. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is have a profile, right? So by profile, the profile should show what you are doing. Okay, so it's going to be something really simple like I help, all right, dash audience achieve dash results without dash. Okay, so it could be I help diabetic patients to achieve normal blood sugar levels without spending an arm and a leg on pills and medications. You see that with this you have if someone is looking at your profile, the person knows exactly what you're doing and how to connect with you because they see that, oh, this person is a specialist, right? Someone who specializes on this particular topic, and that is what you want to do across all of your bios. Okay, be it Twitter, be it Instagram, be it TikTok. And then the second thing you want to do is have a link back leading to your opt-in page. Okay, so the page that you have a link linking to that page. All right, that is what you want to do. Okay, so once you have this profile there, the next thing you should have is a link that people can click on and land um on your page. Okay, you have to do that. All right. Now, there are certain types of content that you have to consider in terms of having showing up on social media every single day. And I'm going to talk about three different contents. All right, I'm trying to push this out. Okay. So, what type of contents should you put out? Okay. Number one, put out educational content. Educational contents. Okay. Entertainment. Okay. Slash fun. Okay. Is a social media. All right. So you don't have to be serious every single time, right? So when you're making even this fun video, present, like, talk about what you're doing. Okay, so if it's about children, it's about diabetes, you're going to find some things, funny things that you can use and model and recreate such things and put them out there. Okay, such videos out there. So yeah, entertainment and fun video, but don't miss the track. The fun videos that you should put out should be something that still ties back into what you're providing, to what you're doing. Don't just put any fun random video of Sabinu's video. No, that is not what we're talking about here. All right, you're trying to present what you're teaching, what you're sharing in a fun way. Okay. Uh-huh. So the third type of content that you should have is um, controversial, controversial. Okay, yeah, controversial contents. Okay, so by controversial, it simply means contents that go against um, widely known beliefs, right? So people believe that, oh, for you to slim down, you need to hit the gym, right? For a child to be what's it called, to be smart, the child has to go to school every day, you know, all of those kind of beliefs. Okay, so you have to put out something that is controversial. These contents like this are going to make you even more noticeable. So these are three types of content um, that you should be putting out. All right. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is showing up every single day. All right. So, for the next 23 days, you have to show up every single day. All right. Um, so, activities, activities, activities every day. Number one, make at least two posts, a minimum of two posts every single day, right? Number two, engage with at least 10 accounts. Engage with at least 10 accounts that are related to what you're providing. It could be that you're on TikTok, it could be that you're on Instagram, could be that you're on Twitter, it could be that you're on YouTube, it could be that you're on Facebook. You are going to find people who are already doing something related to what you're doing. All right. So what you need to do is make a list of people. So once you head over to TikTok, search and find out accounts that are doing something related to you. Make a list of them, those that have a very large following and they have a lot of engagement on their videos or contents already. Make at least a list of at least 10 of those accounts. I hope you guys are paying attention. Make a list of 10 of those accounts and follow them. And you can even turn on notifications for those accounts so that you know when they are posting. Okay. And when they make posts, what you want to do is what? So the next thing is engage. Okay. You cannot just create your accounts and making two posts every single day and just expect magic to happen. You have to engage with these accounts. Guys, take this seriously for the next 23 days. Okay. And this is why I'm saying that you should get an accountability partner. All right. With this, it won't feel boring to you, and you will be able to go smoothly, okay, by not having look boring, because now you have someone that can hold you accountable. It's important. It can get really daunting and stressful at a point, especially if you're trying to do it just on your own. But you have to do this. This is going to set you apart. All right. For those of you asking questions, this is not the time to ask questions. You can ask questions, but it's okay. You can put your questions, but don't overload the comment section with questions. Okay. At the end of it, you guys cannot ask questions. All right. So you want to engage with these accounts. So you want to turn on notifications on their account. And by engage, I'm not saying that you should just go there on their post and say, "Oh, lovely, nice, good job." Not engagements like that. But you want to put out comments that their audience will read it and they will see value in it and they want to follow you and they want to see what you're providing. I hope it makes sense. Okay. So that is what you want to do. This is something you're going into, and this is why I said do research. Okay, and I believe you've been able to do all of those research. You understand the niche so well, and it's okay to consume content in your niche. All right, it's okay to consume content in your niche, and it's okay to watch what other people are saying as well. You can recreate what they are doing. It's called content curation. Okay, so you see what someone is doing, you can recreate that content, but add your own style, add your own effigy, right? Add your own things to just make it unique. Okay, I'm not saying that you should just copy every single thing that someone else is doing, but you want to recreate what others are doing in your unique way. Okay. So yeah, these are three things you should be doing every single day. All right. Now, the next thing that we are going to be talking about is contents. Where do you get ideas on what you should be talking about, on what you should be posting every single day? I've mentioned TikTok before, that you can find contents here on TikTok. So I once mentioned that there is this Chrome extension that helps you to re. So let me just search. Let me do a search. Blood sugar, blood sugar. That helps you to reorganize the pins or the post according to the most saved. But unfortunately, that pin has been removed from the Google Chrome extension. I found out today. The last time I made use of it was like maybe five, 7 days ago, and it was fine. But I discovered today that it's been taken off the marketplace. The name of the extension is actually pinned on top. I remember that I mentioned it uh, during that training, okay, but it's been removed from the Google Chrome marketplace. So this is it. So it's been removed from the Google Chrome marketplace. This is their official site, by the way. That's where I actually got that extension from long, 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 long time ago. I think I got that extension in 2017 or something. So I've been using it since 2017. But I think it was removed from the marketplace today. Okay. So, but what you could do is, take your time. And for instance, look at this guy. Look at these accounts. These guys, they have how many followers? 3 point something million followers right there. Okay, so you can also even look at the profiles and see people who have large following. Okay, so you can see these diabetes meal plans, diabetes keto, whatever that is, uh, carb switch weight loss. But most times, something with pins is that it's not really about following. Okay, you're going to see some really, trending pins that people love, but the following is not as much, right? So look at this: 14 early signs um, 14 early warning signs your blood sugar is super high. So that is something you cannot talk about and create. You can create a thread around it. You can create a video around it, right? And so here you can come up with, different ideas on what you should talk about. So with this, you can't run out of ideas on what you should talk about. Um, in your socials, right? And you don't have to wait each day before you can create the content down. So each day you can just be doing your posting, right? And then, so what you know that what you're going to spend more time in doing is engaging with other content, and engaging with other accounts or content is something you can say you can budget. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 hours or an hour to engage with different accounts on social. So I'll probably spend 30 minutes on Instagram, 30 minutes on Twitter, 30 minutes on YouTube, 30 minutes on TikTok, right? So you can just share your time like that and ensure that you stick with it. This is going to help you to stay organized and know exactly what you are doing. I hope that makes sense. Now, another place to find ideas on what to talk about. Um, hmm, look at this. Look at this. I just saw this right here. It says drinking wine with dinner may reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Who knew? Did you know? Right. So this is something you can. It's interesting. So you look into something like that, read it, and blah blah blah, and you will be able to get something out of it to know exactly what to talk about. But you guys get the point, right? So these are what you can see, something really short and sweet, right? You read it, you understand it, and you make a short version of talking about what it says. Okay. But don't just put ad content out there. Do a little bit of research on it and see that they are contents that are true. Okay, so don't just put anything you see out there because someone made a post about it. All right. So the other way to get ideas is going into groups. Okay. So for instance, um, forums for moms, or however you can search it. Okay. Someone was saying that they didn't see okay, maybe they were talking about diabetes. I don't really know. All right. So this is a forum, mothering.com, young moms forum. So let's see if they allow us to see what they have without signing up. So you can see right here, this looks like a very active forum, by the way. Funny enough, you won't find some of these forums in Nigeria. You mostly find Facebook groups. Okay, so on Facebook groups as well, you can do something similar. Facebook groups, and you see what uh, mothers are saying there. Okay, anyway, that's that. So you have to do some form of research a little bit to see what people are talking about, the kind of questions they are asking. Look at something like this: how to deal with a kid who doesn't like hugging you, right? Uh, okay. Anyway, you have to take your time to do this, and I'm very sure that you'll come up with some really good uh, topics to make your content around, right? Okay, so YouTube is another place for you to get content. Okay, YouTube is another place. So let's say raising smart kids. Let's just use that. So you can see this is like a TED talk, over 800 or something, 800 over 800,000 uh, views. So you can look into it, see what the person is talking about. So for instance, let's see. And then you want to look into the comment as well. So you guys can see that people actually love this, what was shared here. This gives you, that idea that okay, this is a good content. You can wash it and repurpose it for your accounts. Okay, so that's how you can find content to talk about. So you can see right here 10 secret tips, however, 10 secret tips to raise a smart and intelligent baby, how to train your baby to be super smart. Don't say, oh, I've talked about this thing before, all the topic looks the same, right? It doesn't matter, right? You are going to find ideas here and there, and you can always recreate this thing and post them. There are some people who just, there's one account that I saw on Instagram. The person was literally just posting one thing every single day, every single day, every single day. The account has lots of people following it. Crazy, right? So don't say, oh, that the topics looks the same, or even though the headlines they are different, but you're saying the same thing. It doesn't matter, right? It's your audience, and you can always put these things out there, right? So YouTube is a great place for you to find ideas on what you should be talking about, and look into the comment sections. And you, of course, you're going to find questions and see exactly what you should be talking about. And like you guys know, Amazon is also another place for you that you're going to see questions and get, content ideas to put out as well. Okay. I also said that Facebook Facebook is a great place for you to find content. Okay. Uh, so Facebook groups. Okay. So you're going to find Facebook groups. You're going to find Facebook pages that talk about parenting, or whatever topic it is you're talking about, right? So let's try parenting. By the way, smart parenting. So let's look at groups. So look at this. And of course, I'm seeing that we have black folks here, parenting tips and advice. So this is a group that you can you can join and share the tips, those tips that you're posting on other accounts, on other social media, right? You can also post them in these groups, right? But what you want to do is that don't make it look like spamming. By what I mean is that if you join different groups, don't post the same thing on all of the groups, because Facebook is going to look at it as spamming, and are going to, restrict your account for a while. You don't want to do that. So if you post a specific content in a particular group, don't post it in another group. All right. And it's okay to post the same content that you have on your profile inside a group. It's okay to do that, right? What you can do is change a few things here and there, maybe a few wording here and there on the content itself, because you want people to who come from this group come to your timeline and see that you're being consistent with what you're saying, right? And they come and see that, oh, this person is actually talking on. That's why I said in the first thing I mentioned, the first thing I mentioned was your bio or your profile across your social media handles. You want to ensure that you do that. Okay. So you can see different accounts right here: parenting tips and advice. So join some of these groups, right? Kids Zone, parenting group, whatever that is. So join some of these groups, maybe 5, 10 of them that have good engagement. Okay, so you can see this one say post 10 posts a week. But I love a group that is very active every single day. So look at this, 6 posts a day. This is a very active group, right? They didn't say how many times these guys are posting, right? But you can see that these guys here, they're even selling something. Another thing you need to take note of is some group won't allow you to post your own links. All right, so for those groups, it's okay, just post your educational content there. Those people who like what you post, they are going to click on your profile and head over to your timeline, all right, and even send you requests and all of that. Okay, so it's fine to do that. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. But I don't know their target market. But I'm going to talk about other form of advertising. It's going to be after 7 days of doing this consistent posting. So that's going to be 7 days from now. 7 days from now is going to be on the 5th. On the 5th of June, we are going to talk about other forms of advertising that you are going to benefit from. Okay, but for now for the next 7 days, you are going to be doing posting, this content marketing of a thing. That's what you're going to be doing. Okay, so this is Facebook, and of course Twitter. Twitter is there. Twitter. So for those of you thinking that you find your kind of content on Twitter, you are going to find contents on Twitter. I hope. Oh, I'm not signed in here. And by the way, if you are not following me on Twitter, I don't know which planet you are. What kind of planet are you on if you're not following me on Twitter? You should be following me on Twitter. Okay. All right. So this is Twitter, and you can search. Okay. So let's say raising smart kids. And let's see if we're going to find any contents around that. And you can see, look at this person that has, the name is just complete: raising smart kids. That's what they are doing right there. Okay, so most Nigerians, and probably not even doing something of that nature on Twitter. Maybe maybe more digging. You're going to find, but it doesn't matter, right? You can use the idea of other what was it called, other accounts. It doesn't matter the region. Okay, you can get ideas from other accounts on what they're doing. All right, it's perfectly fine. And by the kind of contents that you should engage with, you don't have to always do it on accounts that are doing the same thing you're doing. For instance, the kind of people who you want, those of you promoting these baby stuff, they are women, right? Mothers. What you want to do is look for where they are going to, congregate, right? And be there. So follow accounts that have women following it, follow accounts that have mothers following it, right? So that is what you want to do, not only something that is directly, that you have to use your direct keywords, no, right? But where your audience are likely to be, that is where you want to find yourself and have your content on. Communicate, engage, and all of that. That is what you should be doing. Okay, so that's for Twitter, and we've talked about forums where you can get your ideas. So we've talked about a few places that you can get ideas on, and of course, TikTok. TikTok is another place for you to get ideas. I don't think I have TikTok opened on these browser, but let's just see if I have it. Okay, so let's just say mothers. Let's say mothers, or let's say parenting. So look at these accounts: parenting 360, right? Parenting 360, smart kids. And you're going to find the kind of hashtags they are using. Okay, so look at these accounts, check out the kind of hashtag they are using, and ensure that you're having such hashtags in your accounts as well. Okay, so let's say for blood sugar, for instance, blood sugar. So you can see what people are saying in terms of blood sugar, and this is going to give you idea. So three things you must try to lower your blood sugar, right? Look at this, 400 something views. Okay, so these are ways that how to lower your blood sugar in 24 hours, how to control blood sugar, 4 hacks to lower blood sugar. So you can see right there, your content ideas are right there for you. Okay, and like I said, just curate, repurpose it. You must not just lift what they're saying. All right, add your own twist to it, make it unique, make it peculiar to you, and what add your personality to whatever it is you're doing. Be free. Don't try to um you know which word am I going to use now? Don't try to be perfect. Don't try to be tush. I think that's a good word that a lot of people will understand, right? No, be yourself. All right, express your personality. Okay, that is what you should do. Okay, so that is it. That is what you guys need to do. I think I've actually talked about a lot that you guys can get started with now. Okay, so your assignment, of course, is to um, at least come up with, you know, 10 different topics and make at least two contents ready tomorrow, right? And start posting tomorrow. I want to see that people have started posting tomorrow. Come to the group and tell us that you've completed your assignment. You've been able to come up with so number of topics. You've created so number of videos, and you've even posted. All right. So you can schedule your content. You can say your first content is going to go live maybe in the afternoon, maybe in the so as you make posts, you are going to find out the specific time that people engage with your content more, all right, and you do more of posting during those times. So that is it. That's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions, here is a time to start asking your questions. Words of someone who has already created his profile. There are persons with more than one or two income sources. Okay, so for someone you okay, what you're saying is, oh, you have something different from this that you're doing. Are you going to change? Should I change my profile because of this? Well, I don't know how you are going to handle that, right? Honestly, I really don't know how you're going to handle that. If you want to create a new profile and use it for the purpose, okay, that's still fine. Okay. But it's going to make more sense that you use an account that you already have for this period. Okay. Um, in fact, you shouldn't be known for too many things. Okay, you shouldn't be known for too many things. You should be known for one particular thing. A lot of you are by the end of this challenge, you will discover that okay, this is something I can actually specialize in. There's a whole lot of ways you can profit from any of these niches. Okay, a lot of things you can sell in the children niche, a lot of things you can sell in the health niche, diabetes, or a lot of things. Okay, with time things tells. Okay, what's of persons that have a particular audience when the person lose the audience? Okay. Now here is where. So if you already have an account and you have specific people, specific audience, then it will really be cool to start talking about something else. All right. So in such cases, so I believe you're talking about Facebook now, right? So in such cases, it's going to do you more good to use a different account for Facebook, all right? For Instagram, for so you're creating yes, you can run paid ad for two items, but understand that you are going to be sharing your resources and you're not going to get the most out of what you're doing. That's just it. So why not focus on one thing and get the most out of it than trying to share your resources on two different things and probably getting a tiny bit of both of them? It doesn't make sense, right? Focus your resources, focus your energy on one thing and get the most out of it. Must it be video content? For platforms that are video content, of course you should do video content. For platforms that are test, you do test. So for instance, Facebook, you can do test. But what was it called? For Instagram, you can do slides. And of course, videos are doing really well. Instagram is going into the world. They're beginning to act like YouTube now. So videos get a lot of traction than even images and text now. So you should be doing videos on Instagram, videos on TikTok. Of course, you're not going to do text on TikTok. Then YouTube videos, Twitter, okay, text. All right. So depending on the platform that you are having your content. Any other question? It's time for me to go now. Okay, so I guess there are no more questions. So I expect that you guys have your accounts for on all of these different social media platforms, and tomorrow you should have at least 10 topics that you are going to make at least two content on and make two posts on each of these platforms tomorrow. And not just that, make a list of at least 10 accounts that are doing something similar to what you're doing, or that accounts that have your audience, and you know follow them, turn on the notification for their accounts. Let's say we create different accounts. Won't posting immediately be suspicious? um okay, so Facebook, for an example, right? It's really Facebook is an interactive place. Facebook expects you to actually post. Okay, so it's not going to be suspicious that you're posting. All right, but it's going to be suspicious if you are joining 1,000 accounts. So you want to do it gradually for a Facebook account, most especially Facebook accounts. But I don't see that as a problem on other accounts like TikTok or like Twitter or like even Instagram. I've not seen that happen. It's only with Facebook or even YouTube, right? I've not seen such things happen because of the whole algorithm of Facebook. Yeah, that issue can arise. But when you create a new account on Facebook, you want to go slow. It's expected that you post. That is what the account or the platform is for. Is for interactions. Add a few persons every now and then, right? So in a day, you can add, send 5 requests in a day, right? Maybe send 5 in the morning, send 5 in the evening, right? Make a post in the morning, make a post in the evening, right? And just get to it gradually. Don't be aggressive with Facebook. And this is just for Facebook. I don't think such things happen with, TikTok or Instagram or Twitter or what is it now, or YouTube, right? I don't think such happens. So you still have all of these other platforms, on all of these other platforms that you can use, not only Facebook, right? Okay. All right, so that should be it tonight. Thank you guys for showing up. I hope you found value in today's training and you are going to implement this and get started as soon as we end today's training. So, have a great night. Yes, you can have more than one YouTube channel. All you just have to do is create a new channel. Yes, you can have multiple YouTube channels. All right, that's it. If you have more questions, you can ask in the group and I will try to respond. Good night.